Hello Cobrats, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. I'm TryclydeTamer. Last time, we made our way partway through Ganon's Tower, part of the Gauntlet part where we fight a lot of enemies. I'm saying part a bunch of times because I am partitioning my words in such a way, and I'm going to use Ether to take out all these wizards when they're fully appearing, and it also reveals a path that I can walk. Kind of easy to remember though, you just walk right through. It'd be a little bit more idyllic to have things a little bit more organized in how they are, but I guess this is the ropes, them's the ropes. Wait for them all to appear, then use bombos. Wizards aren't really the best enemies to fight in 2D Zelda games, and also they're pretty bad in Zelda 1, paired with blue dark nuts that cause the ultimate trouble. Watch out for all these Taros enemies, T-A-R-O-S. And then this room's gonna be a minor annoyance. Alright, let's see, what's a good way to start it? Watch out for the fire bar, or goo bar as it is. Oop, don't fall. Go, 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 watch out for the fire, and then go hit the thing actually, and go toss out and grab your fire rod in. That should be how things are. There we go. Not bad at all. Let's be very careful though. Let's go hug up against this thing, we won't get hit. I need magic, but not hearts. Just time myself and dodge right down without these things dashing into me. There we go. Now we're at full health. At a place where we can potentially fall down because the floor is going to be disappearing in a second. Watch out for the sparks. It's better to just dodge it and then just go with the overall trouble of the other enemies. Let's see a good way to take you down. Like that. There we go. Refill my heart. Gotta be careful. These chests only contain bombs, and disregard the fact that I have another key. I totally didn't have any trouble actually trying to do this episode. This is part of the trouble right there. Yes, I got to the final boss battle stuff, and things went pretty bad. Things are even worse than they are going right now, even only a couple minutes in. There we go. Grab those both things. Wait for you to get out of the way. A bit more circling around there. Let's see what you do. You don't go through that. You're hitting me. That's bad. See, you give me a heart. You don't, but you give me a full magic jar. There we go. It's like I opened the door by slamming into it with my skull. That's what it was. That's what I grabbed. And here we are fighting Moldorm. This one, of course, isn't as bad because he doesn't take as many hits with the golden sword, as long as I can actually get a hit on him. Just don't bother trying to hit him with spin attacks. Even if you do, you still have to do an extra hit anyway, so just do 2 normal hits with the golden sword. And defeating Moldorm, all it does for you is makes this chest appear, but you have to shut over, and let's do that little glitchy thing I was talking about back in Misery Mire with the fire rod. You can push things and you can use your items while it's like that. I'm not going to risk too much in this room, although it's not dangerous whatsoever. I'm just going to spend a little bit of magic and just go straight through all these Helmosaurs, spikes and spike traps and bumpers, things all over the place. Maybe this is Deathwater, so let's just cut right through and go over to the boss door. Let's take on our final battles. Yes, battles. Ho ho ho! It's great that you could come all the way here, Link. I'm very happy to see you again, but you'd better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom. We will not have a third meeting, Aghanim, because this is the final battle between me and you, but maybe not fully between everybody else. This battle could be considered to be a little bit easier because he has multiple orbs of light that can hit him. You can hit him twice in one swoop, as if you can get the angles just right, because he's all over the place. I don't think he shoots lightning, but he does shoot the orbs that break apart. This might be one right here. No? Not hitting him in the best places, so not actually doing too much of anything. There we go, straight attack. I think he only needs like 6 pieces of heart of damage. It's like he's going up against his little decoy thing. Very sneaky you are, that Aghanim. Come on. Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff you're doing. It's like your normal one shot the thing, but then the other one shot the decoy orbs. Come on. Causing a little bit of trouble this fight. Come on now. Bam. You don't need too much more. It's like we're in the same battlefield, you just like see these winding places. Well, we are technically at the top of the tower, it's kind of hard to tell. Maybe I should name this episode Top of the Tower because it's like a kind of a tradition thing, like Mario RPG and Pokemon Heart Gold, Top of the Tower, all that stuff. Let's do these couple final hits on you while the ghost of Ganon comes out. His true form because Aghanim is his pawn. It's like an ice keys or something. He escapes, but we somehow have the power of our good friend the duck bird fast travel thing. And this is a pretty cool sequence right here. It's like Death Mountain all the way back there. You wouldn't really think it to be like that because it's not really too far, but a nice little ominous thing. A fairy worth of health I could recover. And we are at the Pyramid of Power. Let's just go ahead and drop down and have our final battle with Ganon. Get a hit on him before too much goes on. I never imagined a boy like you could give me so much trouble. It's unbelievable that you defeated my alter ego, Aghanim the Dark Wizard, twice. But I will never give you the Triforce. I will destroy you and make my wish to conquer both light and dark worlds come true without delay. Alright, so here we go. Our final boss is Ganon. It's pretty easy this first form. He takes a lot of hits. Let's just get a few pieces of damage on this little first form. Then he's going to start waving his trident around, and it's going to make fire bats appear. You're going to wait for it to expand. You can do like hook shot invulnerability. I was watching a speed run to see if I could do this fight a little bit better. And then all these fire bats coming around. It's like he's the master of keys. Alright, he does do a lot of damage even with our red mail. So let's use my cure-all potion. I don't think I've even used one on screen. Maybe I have in like Turtle Rock or something, but yeah. You can also cheat this fight a little bit if you use your Cane of Burna. Gonna catch up to him when he's doing all these teleportations. That's actually probably better to wait for you to get over to the place. Yeah, so here's just teleporting around a lot. I want to have my fire rod at the ready because soon these things are gonna start going out and he's not gonna be able to be hit. Come on, I want to hit you in your chest. Bam, bam, come on. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, Ganon. I'm trying to hit you in your foot. Where are you all vulnerable at? But yeah, if you do fall down, it's kind of like Mold Dorman that you'd have to restart the fight. You were doing well, lad, but can you break through this secret technique of darkness? On guard! Alright, so here's going to start making things disappear, and I believe this is also considerably the final phase of the fight, because you just gotta make it light. And like that, he's like all, yo, I'm great. And then you can shoot him with your arrows. Pretty sure he was in the center of the stage, you can hit him twice. All it takes is 4 arrows to take him down. Silver arrows, that is. Just gotta make it light again. Hit box. I could use my lantern. He's like doing a yeah, I'm better than you kind of pose. So, bam, hit him. Then quiet, hit him. Get you. Arrows. Go, 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 go. Alright, pretty sure that's 2 down. So 2 more to go. Alright. Fire rod again. Bam, bam. Hit you. I'm doing a lot better than my fail take of this because I have my LPing hat on. And he should only have 1 more hit if I can get it on him. Wonder how the 59.94 instead of 60 FPS is going to look when he's doing all this teleporting like this. Listen, come on, when are you going up here? I'm like, oh yeah, it's dark. Going what's going on in my brain. Yeah, going what's going on. Okay, I'm actually pretty low in my health, but I have plenty of fairies, so I don't know why I'm worried. Oh, I'm probably going to need my fairy. I'm maybe going to have a very decisive fight. Oh dang, I'm going to need magic. Crap. Get him, get him. Bam! That should take you out right there. There he goes. Ganon is defeated. We have won The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Maybe that would help me synchronize a little bit better because things are a little bit weird. I had to do the home screen tick-tick thing. Although I was supposed to use the D-pad. I don't know why I'm doing this in the middle of this. Let's stop this annoying beeping. Don't let the room get any darker than it already is, even though it can't get darker. And let's go into the Triforce Chamber. Welcome, Link. I am the essence of the Triforce. The Triforce will grant the wishes in the heart and mind of the person who touches it. If a person with a good heart touches it, it will make his good wishes come true. If an evil-hearted person touches it, it grants his evil wishes. The stronger the wish, the more powerful the Triforce's expression of that wish. Ganon's wish was to conquer the world. That wish changed the Golden Land to the Dark World. Ganon was building up his power here so he could conquer the Light World and make his wish come completely true. But now, you have totally destroyed Ganon. His Dark World will vanish. It's like making fun of me. You totally destroyed Ganon, not like he's going to come back later in a different game. The Triforce is waiting for a new owner. Its golden power is in your hands. Now, touch it with a wish in your heart. I wish for things to be just good, you know? With that, we got a little credit sequence saying, "The Return of the King at Hyrule Castle." Yes, all the people that have disappeared, Link is wishing to come back. So we see the King of Hyrule, next to Princess Zelda, and the loyal sage at the sanctuary as well. He's disappeared Yoda style, so yeah. My mom is texting me, I don't know if she's here, man, as in she's arrived in Indiana or she's still here in Florida. I don't know. Sahasrarah's homecoming, Kakariko Town. Sahasrarah didn't really disappear himself, but he finally came home. No, stop, Mr. Krabs. Gonna turn off my volume to see what's going on. Pardon me pausing. And yeah, vultures rule the desert at the Desert Palace, flying around, and then there's that guy with those special chests. I can tell that they're slightly differently colored. Maybe they're a little bit more difficult to open. The bully makes a friend at the Mountain Tower, or Tower of Hera, as is the cooler name. And they have weird looks. Maybe he's forever bald-headed after things happen. And probably one of the bigger things, your uncle recovers at your house. Oh yeah, we got our golden sword and the sword that we left at the place of the master sword, and he found it on his own time. Flippers for sale at ZORA'S Waterfall, because ZORA'S are greedy bastards in this timeline apparently. The witch and assistant at the magic shop. So we got the witch named Syrup, and the assistant named Maple, or at least as it is in later games, because that didn't really become a thing until the Oracle games. Either that or Link's Awakening, because all those games are pretty much like the same in graphics and music, but they're all pretty fun. Twin lumberjacks at the woodman's hut, or woodsman's hut, it's hard a word to say. So like Kokiri's like, haha, we're cutting down the Deku Tree. And the flute boy plays again, Haunted Grove. Also, those lumberjacks have a little bit more significance in the GBA version, which we'll be doing because there's a Palace of the Four Sword. Should probably round this LP right at 20 videos. Venus, Queen of the Fieries at the Wishing Well. We're gonna be wishing you well at that well of wishing pond of happiness. The Dwarven Swordsmiths at the Smithery, Tyrion Lannister. And I forget what the other one's named that did the troop play thing. And the bug catcher kid at Kakariko Town, aside from the guy that ran away from us. And this grandma that's forever sweeping her lawn. I don't know why you need to do that, just get like a leaf blower because you totally have the technology for that. I don't know, maybe this could be in the same timeline as Breath of the Wild, even though Link Between Worlds was a thing. You could assume that Breath of the Wild would take place in the same timeline as Wind Waker because we see Koroks in the 6 hours of gameplay that we got. Never thought I'd get tired of seeing that, but the game does look fantastic. All that gameplay in just a day or two. Quite a lot to see. Can't wait for it to come out though. Yeah, we got the Lost Old Man and the Death Mountain Forest Thief and Lost Woods just like coming out of my little thing right here. And the Master Sword sleeps again. Forever! Or at least until the next game. What's the next game in the timeline? I think it's, yeah, Link to the Past, and then I believe it's Link's Awakening in the old Oracle games. They're all the same Link, but then later comes Link Between Worlds, and then Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. All in this Fallen Hero timeline where Link is defeated. And then, after all that where they are now stuff, we got the credits of the game. Alright, at least I was talking about Breath of the Wild. Does look fun. Executive producer Hiroshi Yamauchi. He passed away about 4 years ago, I believe. Either 2012 or 2013, I think. And then Shigeru Miyamoto, he's still kicking. I don't think we're going to see Iwata's name because he wasn't really a big part of Nintendo until Earthbound, which he completely turned that game around. And unfortunately, he passed away last year in 2015. Left a great legacy behind him. And we gotta see how exactly the new president of Nintendo, kind of slipping on his name so far, but see how he does. Because he already has a little bit of prior experience, having been a former president of Nintendo of America, I believe. So, theoretically, could Reggie Fils-Aimé become the overall president of Nintendo? Even though he's more of a English speaker with his French name in a Japanese company with an Italian plumber that looks like a Mexican. Anyway, enough of the stereotyping stuff. I see my reflection on my TV with my LPing hat kind of not fitting me too well in my stretched out headphones, doing all these motions that you can't see because I don't have my webcam on, because it's not like I'm going to have funny jump scare reactions to this. Not like I really use it with Monstrum anyway, because I don't have my webcam on hand. Pardon my out my butt talking as all these programmers' credits are going by. This game is fun. It is the third Zelda game. There's also like BS The Legend of Zelda, not as in bull honky, but some kind of modified system of the SNES has different looking characters and updated graphics for Zelda 1. Kind of an interesting thing to look out for on your own time. I'm pretty sure it's Japan only, as far as I know. But yeah, this is episode 17, so we still have 3 videos to make it to 20 videos. And there's plenty of things to show off in the GBA version. Got the Palace of the Fourth Sword and the thing that the Lumberjacks do. Of course, it involves completing 4 swords with friends on the GBA version, so that's not exactly a possible thing to do, but I'll find a magical way around it. The music's kind of picking up. Sorry that the screen went blank for a quick second because inactivity on my controller is kind of weird because I'm using the Pro controller hooked up, but it's hooked up to my iPhone charger port brick on the wall. So I don't know if that would like corrupt it in a weird way. Probably doubt it because it's just a charger cable. Not like you even need to have it connected to the Wii U to synchronize it anyway because you got the sync button on the back, but I don't want to hit it because I don't want to mess things up. Alright, let's see this thing. This is going to be an interesting thing to look at. The quest history. Location, Castle Hyrule, Games, 0, Castle Dungeon, 001, I'm pretty sure. That's my game overs or something. East Palace, 2, 3, 5, 2, all that stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be counting my deaths, or I'm trying to think of what exactly that's for. I think in the GBA version it says game overs, or maybe it's gonna show game overs later. Forget how exactly those numbers work. Kind of repeat myself. Triforce is just spinning around all over the place. It's June 17th, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish it off. Total games played 24, or maybe it's how many times I've had to set up the game to play it. The end. I'm pretty sure this being a retro Nintendo game on SNES/N64 is going to be on the end screen forever. That's weird to say. The end screen. It's funny how the brain doesn't recognize the when you're reading it. But yeah, I'm going to have to say, with this, we will be doing GBA stuff in the future videos. And then soon, I might be doing a blind Let's Play again. Not for sure, but I'm looking into it. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Till next time, don't toast yourself.